Welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf. It's been what, since November, since the last did a review? Because the last multiple streams that I've been doing was the toy hacks of the three toy hacks videos back to back to those 3 days. The Hasbro unboxing, like the Christmas unboxing too, and then the last week was the Bling Toys Model Kit Bumblebee build live 2 days, and well. Then Monday of this week was the Flame Toys model kit Debbie Life. So yeah, this is just a review. I already built them. They're off to the side. I'm just showing off the box real quick. So because just to do a review and get the first review done of 2024. I will be doing gaming this coming Monday with Marvel Spider-Man 2. So here's the thing. I'll be like gaming maybe Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday. So probably Thursdays. At least I'll at least get one review done. One review done and uploaded. One review done live. So I can at least get one review done, then when I'm back to and then after Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. When I released what, this year? Last year? Last year? So yeah, that'll be that. And then yeah, we'll see what else. But yeah, after I finish COD Modern Warfare 3, then I'll do the 2 reviews a week on Tuesday and Thursday. So I'll show off the boxes quick. I already showed off their boxes when I did their builds. I'm just going to show it again in case you haven't watched the builds, or you're going to watch the builds after the stream. After this review, because I'm doing this live. So here is the B box. Quick. As you can see, there's nice artwork. You can see a couple of battle damage right there. See a nice paint. That's not really accurate to the model kit. I mean, you'll see in a minute. Autobot symbol model kit, Bumblebee model kit. Blend toys there. There's probably resist Ferrari model kit Bumblebee. I'm guessing. I'm not sure. I don't read that language or speak that language. I only speak English. Autobot symbol authentic, so you know it's official, not third party. Transformers right here. Autobot symbol right there. Top of the box just says Transformers here. I'll flip it around real quick. Transformers, Autobot symbol, model kit, Bumblebee. And then side of here. Well, there's Bees right there. Transformers, Autobot symbol, and ending. There's that. Other side is just continuing the battle damage, and at the bottom it's literally just what you saw at the top of the box. I'm going to show you the back now. Okay, you can see it says Flames Toys, probably the same thing on the front. Transformers, Autobot symbol, Wildcat Bumblebee, Autobot symbol, authentic Transformers. Hasbro, there's Beast face right there. It says detail. And it does also say the design reveals a modernized and shaped optimized Bumblebee. You can see how it looks. You get his classic pistol. You get the hammer, sledgehammer, I believe they call it. And you also get the jetpack. I'll talk about that when we get to look at it. You can see you can pose him like he's swinging it. You can see me in the background with the tripod. You can see so he's showing his feet while he's holding his gun, and then there's another pose with him holding it. There's the runners, so here's sprues, so you get a bunch of different sprues. It shows this. It also does say at the very top right here, good articulation with over 40 movable joints. Any pose can be set easily. And then at the bottom there's all the runners you get. You just gotta nip them off. I'll talk about the tools you need in a sec for him. With this set, with different injection color of runner parts and simple assembly design, it is suitable for model kit beginners. Clear parts are used for the eyes and the windows, as you can see right there. So like right there, you can see it shows content, and then there's that, and then at the bottom, please note, final product may differ from images shown. Coloring effect of photos is just for reference. It is a model kit, and final product is plastic cover without painting. Assembly and painting should be done by end users. So there's that. There's the all the company info if you want. It's for ages 15 up. Bandai Group and it's like granted small to small print. Bluefin. Super White Bluefin. There's caution, all of that. And there the material ABS, PE and PS. Right there, plastic bag. Yes, it comes in plastic bags. The display box. It's made in China, ages 15 and up. UK, CA, Flame Toys right there, so you can contact Flame Toys. You can contact D4 Toys right there. Just search up Flame Toys right there. It even says their address, so you can know their address. There's their office hours, and then there's their phone number. So if you want to contact them, there you go. And then, yeah, so if you have questions or about the figure or product, just you're welcome to contact the following company for detail. So yeah, if you have a question, just go ahead and call them at their office hours. And then there's their address. All right, that's it for the box. Once you take it out, you can see the plastic bag and screws, but if you go watch the review, the build video of it, you can see where I did that. So here, I'll show you his instructions real quick, then I'll move on to Debbie's box. And show Debbie, and then we'll look at the figures themselves. For Bumblebee, you will need glue. You're going to need tweezers. You're going to need nippers. And that's really it. The box is just a slip-on off cover, so you just slide it off the top, and that's it. There's a plastic bag wrapped around the whole box when you get it, so that way it doesn't get separated in the package. At the top, there's Flame Toys right there with the fire. There's the same thing. Assembly instruction manual. There's the image of B in robot mode. It's the same. It's a different image on the box. There's that. There's that, and then there's the same thing. There's the back of it, but here, let's open it up. So yeah, I don't really, you could like how they did this. I like how they did the Devastator one more. The Devastator more. So if you look at the front, it says like, for example, C2, so that way you know what sprue, and then it says, and it actually shows like the number right there. So C2, like part 1, so that way you can do, because like if you see right here, say like B2, you can look right there. And like that's C2, but you get what I mean. See, you just find it right there, and yeah, because yeah, see that's B2 right there. You just gotta look at both of them, and find it. If there's B1 up there, sometimes you will have 1 or 2 of the sprues. It will say how many sprues you'll have of the color. Like, say there's 1. I know there is a few of them that did use 2 sprues, like this one right here. C1 times 2 would be 2 sprues. So then you can see it's all labeled right there. It shows you what to do. Yeah, it does say glue. It says be advised glue, and then you continue, and then you open up there, and then you get that right there. So yeah, right here you're building his jetpack, and then you're gonna build his head / torso, which that's actually we're stuck for part 1 of the build, and then part 2 we built his arms and his hands. We built his legs right there, and then we built his buttons. And we closed that, and then there we built his gun, and we put the figure. When we started assembling the figure, putting them all together. Then we did the last 3 bits, and that, and then yeah, there's glue again for those bits. Yeah, it is Dr. D. Smith. Dr. Z. Smith. Yeah, it is awesome kit. I'll show the kit in a second. The actual kit, the figure itself, since I built it. I'm just gonna show Devastator's box real quick. It's a bigger box than Bumblebee's, so it's kind of the same thing. You can see the artwork Transformers right there. And how are you doing, Dr. Z. Smith? Model kit, you can see the Decepticon symbol right there. If I bring the camera up, because it is a bigger box than Bumblebee's box, you can see there's Flame Toys again. Autobot symbol, Dentic Transformers right there. If I show it the bottom box, it's the same thing at the top, but it's, yeah, the Bumblebee is a good one. Also, Devastator is too. Transformers model kit, Devastator right there. It's the same thing on the top. Same, you can, it just continues the artwork. So you get that. On this side of the box, it shows his face right there, so you can get a close up of his face. I did also, and the new helmets. Oh yeah, I did also build years ago the original first Prime and the Starscream they released. All right, back in the box. It's just as with 60 movable joints instead of 40, so it's more posable so like you can get him like he's about to like punch the ground or whatever. You can like he's about to get in a fight. This one you will just need the nippers to cut the sprues and screwdriver, small screwdriver, which it doesn't mention on the box. That would have been nice because you need it to assemble one part. You can see there's images, design, and then they just change out. You can see there's an image of the face. You can see the chest right there. There is, probably should say, there is stickers that you will have to apply on the set. There's big and small stickers on the set. I put almost all of them on Debbie. I put all of them on B. I couldn't do the head parts. They're super small and annoying to do. And if you mess up, that's it. All you get of them. So you only get one set of stickers. So if you mess up, you're screwed. Which I kind of did with that part, but it's fine. And there's the warning again. It shows all the writing. That part's kind of cut off, but there. The sticker, once you open it up, then there's the stuff. Also, again, ages 15 up. So here's why I like the Devastator stickers. The Devastator instructions. It's actually like stapled, so it's actually page by page instead of like opening it. So you can see there's all the parts you need. Balls runners laid out. So and the sticker sheet right there down at the bottom. There's the steps. You're building his head first. CD4 Toys. I have to look them up. Yeah, I haven't looked them up, but I know it's the Flame Toys is the company who makes the model kit, and they're just a distributor of them. But yeah, D4 Toys. Yeah, I'll have to go look them up later. But yeah, so you can see there's that. You're building his head right here. You're building his chest, and it actually says right here assembling instructions body unit, so you know what like parts you're gonna build instead of like guessing. And then like, or it says right there like 6 waist. Like see how it says 4 right there, and that's the section you built. So it's so you know what section you're grabbing. And then over here you're going. Then it also says page 2, continuing the body. So you're continuing his chest, you're building his shoulder joints right now. Both shoulder joints, they're different sides. You're building his backpack, you're building his crotch assembly, and then you're building the hip skirts right there, and you're assembling all of that. And then you're going to connect all that, and then you're going to, well, you're going to connect all of the lower section, then you're going to connect the top section. Right there, and then on the next page, you're going to build his left arm right there, and then you're going to build his right arm like so, and then you're going to build his left leg like so. Let's see, there's one more page. There we go. And you're going to build his right leg, and then you're going to build his cannon, and then you can choose to swap up hands if you want to. So yes, he has supposed to swap little hands. He has two different hands, one closed fist, one open hands. B has open hands, and he has posable hands, kind of like jazz hands type of fingers. And then at the end, you're assembling all of it together. So that's it for the instructions. So now let's bring out the kits themselves. So here is the Bumblebee one. I'll lower the camera since he is a smaller kit. I'll bring Debbie up when later, in frame later. But yeah, B does look good once he is fully built. You can see the Autobot symbol, that is a sticker. This black one right there, it's gray but with the lighting, but there it's black. That's a black sticker right there. These bits at the top have to be glued in. This one wouldn't attach, so I just put tape on it and made it holding. Because when you're moving the arms around, it will get knocked out of the way. That side worked. Some bits you will have to glue. You can see his eyes right there in the blue. There is, you can see the little lines right there. That's where his stickers go. Yeah, right there on the side. But those are thin stickers, and if you mess up, you're screwed. There is also a silver sticker that goes right behind his eyes. So that way to help the blue a little bit better for B. Okay, and there's a little dog hair right there. You can see that tires, the shoulder detail, the hands, it's nice. Detail and dog hair not included. You can see the tires, you can see the feet. You can see the tires right there. You can see the joints. You can see all the... You're good. I'll be here for a while, so. But he is really good. I'll take a look at his accessories real quick. I'm just gonna straighten him out because there we go. And then he is superposable. I'm just gonna get his accessories out. So, and here, you know what? Here, I'll do a quick comparison. Here he is with the Transformers Legacy Armada Voyager class Starscream, just so you can get a sense of scale with the current current Hasbro figure. Once he Starscream stands. But yeah, I mean, so if you want that for a Bumblebee scale versus a Starscream, right there, so you can get a sense of how big Screamer is compared to him. Granted, Devastator is a lot bigger. It is a combiner. It's not the height of combiner should be, but it's a mod kit. So I'm completely fine with it. But you can also paint them up too if you want. Also, there is another sticker. These little silver ones, those are stickers right there to give him the headlights. Too. I believe that's all the stickers he had on him. Well, for this section, because I believe he did have, yeah, he had a few on his weapons and a few of his accessories. But there he is with Starscream, with the Legacy Armada Starscream. Just gonna put Screamer off to the side. Quick, I'm gonna get B's weapons. Oh, his accessories in here. He has 5 accessories that this version comes with. Of all 5 right there. I'm just giving them in frame. There we go. Well, they're all in frame now. There. You have his gun right there. Gun right there. It does look good. You can see a little molded right there in detail. And you have, these are his open hands, kind of compared to the ones. These are his weapon holding hands. You just remove the fist. You make sure I get the right hand because this is the, there we go. That was left hand. You just slide it in the hand and then you close it up. You put it on the figure. I'm just getting the weapon in his hand, so that way you can just kind of. This is he only comes with the weapon and the hands he has on right now. But he will not drop the weapon hand once you weapon. It just slides in, then you just attach it to the hand. I'll show that how it works. Easier. It just slides over the hand. I know. So that way, and he's not gonna drop it. It's tight. So yeah, he's not gonna drop it or anything like that. You do have his hammer. He does also have a left closed hand, a left open hand. So you have 2 left open hands. Here's the hammer. See these gold ones that wrap around the full front and back are stickers. The top and bottom ones are. These little ones down here are stickers. This one up here that's on the middle is stickers. Right there. So you get nice stickers. These are pointy. They're not super. They are sharp, but they're not sharp enough to make you bleed. That makes sense. I do have an issue with the hammer, but it's a common issue with the design. You can't really like hold it in one place because the way how the hammer is, like you see, there's not enough room. So depending on how you have it posed, the hammer could slide around, and it's not really supposed to do that. You have to find the right pose for him to hold it. And there's a few more stickers, and this is what you built before. I'm just putting the accessories onto the side. So here is his jetpack. He did, Bumblebee did have a Action Master G1 toy, and this is the piece that came with it. So it would clip onto his back, and it could also be used as a gun. And this can't really spin, but freely. But I mean, it's a model kit, so I'm gonna give it a pass on that again too, because it's a model kit. You put it together, it clips onto his back. The G1 Action Master could hold it as an actual weapon. This version can't. You bring that up, and that's, I believe, how we would hold it. So that way, and now he gets a gun with thrusters right there. And also, these thrusters are posable, so like depending on the pose, you can move it around. So they're on ball joints at the base, and these can also angle anywhere. But granted, you see they're getting wet in the blades, but they're mostly like this, or you can have it angled like that. So those are his jet. That's his jetpack right there. Yeah, a lot of detail. I do agree with that. Granted, I'll show the jetpack it clips on. It just, there's a clip right here that just slots into his back. I'm gonna set the jetpack to the side. There you can see everything. There's got stuck under the axe. There we go. There, so that's all his accessories. All show base articulation and articulation. He is super posable too. I'll pose him after I show off the, that Constructicon combiner. Devastator. Granted, the Flame Source also does different versions. So, like, I know with their Prime, they did a IDW version. They did a G1 version of Prime. They also like do repaints. They'll also do like SG Shatter Glass. So it depends. They'll do repaints. I think they did Nemesis Prime too. All right. So Beast's head can rotate a full 360. No really issues there. Can look down that far. Up. It's on the ball joint at the base. Yeah, it's on the ball joint at the base, and then there's that hinge piece, so that way you can move it around. So there, but I mean that's good for different range. Whereas arms are the same side, same articulation on the same side. Ball joint at the base, they can move forward and back a little bit. Full 360, I believe. Yeah, so you just have to watch where your panel is, and you also do get an outward one, but it's kind of limited with this panel, as you can see. That can move out, but yeah, it's limited with that panel. So right there, okay. But you also could bring up this side on both sides, and you could bring up the shoulder. I believe it should move up a little bit more. Nope. Okay, but so that way you can get him so that way he has that range, and then you can just bring that tire up. He has a double jointed elbow right there. You can swap out his hands. You just remove the fingers, boom, and attach the open hands. Right there, you can see they can't do get a full 360 rotation. They're on the ball joint. You just remove the fingers again and then just line up and tab in. So you get the optional hands as well. Okay, let's talk about his waist. His waist is super opposable, so you can pull this section down, pull his crotch down, so that way you can see there's a little slider in there with the cap. That was kind of hard, but you can do that so you can get more forward bend. And let me just put it. See, it's limited, but once you pull it out, once I disconnect it, but again, it's a model kit. I'll fix it and I'll rearrange the tripod. Granted, it is a model kit, so I'll reattach it to the base, to the joint. go in your home. Okay. And it just popped out again. I believe it's in again. But there, I believe I got it back in. With this chest assembly, you can't. It's on the ball joint, the hinge, so you can lower this a little bit, as you can see. So you can get one more lowered up, or you can raise it up and right there. I'm just gonna lower the waist a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. There, and it's so and it can move side to side due to it's on a mushroom peg at the base that's connected to. So, and I believe it's on a ball peg too. Not want to remove it; it's kind of hard to put on the main chest back on. But you can also move lower this waist front and back, as you can see, forward back. The hips, skirts, they can move. This can move out. This one can move back, and this one can move forward. So you get that far forward, that far back. Granted, you have to make sure the panel's lifted up all the way, and yeah, you can do the splits too. I'm just gonna bring these panels back down and collapse the waist. I swivel, full 360. I'm just bringing the leg up. You get not one joint, two joints right there, double knee bend. Or if you want, yeah, it's limited if you use the regular joint, the regular one knee bend. So there's that. The feet can go down on that on the ball joint once they're further back because there is a slider and there's a haystack and angle. There's a on this section right here. You can see it. It can move forward and back. It's on the hinge, so you can get more forward or more back for the pose if you want. So you get that, so you can move that far back, that far forward. It's back. You can't really swivel. Hey Adam, it's been a minute. Adam, you know it's been a whole year since we last chatted, right? The feet, this section's also on the ball joint, so that way you can get that angled pose. So if you want, so that's a nice little detail, and you can see molded right here. But yeah, Adam, it's been a whole year since we last chatted. I'm just bringing out the panels again. There we go. Yes, Happy New Year, Adam. Because yeah, it was before New Year. It was Christmas Day was the last time we chatted. Or no, the Flame Swords Bumblebee kit, which well, as you see, I'm reviewing right now. That was the last time we chatted. That was a week ago. No, yeah, almost a week ago. Yeah, more than a week. That was what Monday and Tuesday was building him. Well, that was well Tuesday I got him, so Wednesday and Thursday. So yeah, about a week. Because now it's Friday right now when I'm filming this video. This well review. All right, but there's that. So you can see it is well opposable. Devi has more articulation though. Okay, I'll show you the weapons and how you can equip, and then I'll move on to the one, the only Devastator. But here, so this you can see there's a space right here at the top. You can align this up. I'm just bringing those out of the way there, and it holds tight. You can angle these down if you're fully down if you want. This can go fully flat if you want it, or you can angle that back. Angle these back. It's on multiple joints. Granted, if you have that back, then it might get hindered. You can still move the joints. I'm just gonna show you how I pose him, but I'll save that for later. I'm gonna get the Prime and Screamer out just so you can see how big B is compared to them, and I'll bring in Devi. But you can see that just clips onto his back, his gun. And slide in. I just put the gun in his left hand as I do the weapon in his right. His his hammer in his right. Get to the chopper. Let's get to the chopper. Right there, so you can see it just slides in. Item, any new pickups for the month of January? There, and you see, there he is holding his gun, so it's just like that. Right there, rented all. But yeah, you can do it like that. And I mean, he holds it, he's not going to drop it or anything, so it's really good. Just gonna to swap it. Put the open hand back on in the sack. And here's the hammer. You can get it in both hands, you just gotta, move your joints around. I'm just putting it off the regular hands off to the side. Yeah, I haven't. Why did you do that face? After no new pickups. You happy you haven't got new pickups? Oh my god. Why are you doing that face? Are you sad you haven't got new pickups? I'm just getting the hammer in his hand real quick and then I'll bring it back in frame. This is kind of annoying to do. I'm just getting his hammer in his hand. Yeah, it's just slide it, and there we go. There, I'm just gonna show you can that in. Also, yes, the elbow, he does have a elbow swivel, so yeah, we can also get that joint. If you want, I don't think I showed that off. Off. But there, you can have B holding his hammer. I'm just fixing the sip skirt panel. There we go. And you can see, I mean, he's holding it, but once you get it in a pose, he holds it better with two hands. Hammer time. Adam, why are you doing that face? There, so if you want, you can get B, and yes, waist swivel too, with that slight up crunch if I didn't mention it. So that way you can give him, like, he's good to go run at you and hit you with his sledgehammer. Which I believe that's actually what they call it in the instructions. Yes, it's his sledgehammer. That's what they call it. It's his sledgehammer. That's what they call it. Great, Adam. If it's a great model, have you seen the Devastator one in person? Well, I mean, or video at least for him. All right, I'm gonna set. Let me just stand B. Have you seen the Devastator one then? I'm just swapping out his hands to get him in, just so you can see him with the Prime and Starscream model kit. Or you know what? No, I'll save them for last since they're in a pose and I don't want to mess with. Okay, well, you're gonna see him in a minute. I'm just standing B back up with his hands and I'm gonna put him off to the side. And I'm gonna clear the table for a quick second and bring out Devastator. And he does look cool. He looks way better than Bumblebee. And he's way bigger too. Like here. Here is B. Let me just get B standing up. So you can see how big B is compared to Devastator. So here's, well, B. Let me just make sure his joints are slid forward. So here's B. Okay. And now it's time for, I'm going to set B a little bit back because, yeah, he is way bigger than B, which Combiner should be. And granted, B is a small character. There he is, the Flames Toys. Devastator. Like, look at that. For the sky highs, height wise, you can see Debbie is a little bit more bigger and just straining out Mixmaster's foot a little bit more. So that makes it angled. I mean, look at that. Granted, I'm going to show Debbie up close like it did B before it joined. And here they are real quick with the Hasbro Armada Starscream from the Legacy Evolution line. So you can see, if you want a Devastator that's bigger than a G1 Star, than Armada Starscream, then there you go. I'm just making sure, there we go. Shoulder joint was in all the way. But there, Adam, that's, look at the Flames Toys Devastator. Alright, I'm gonna put B and Armada Streamer back to this, off to the side for a minute. And I'm gonna bring the camera in a little bit closer. Let me also get Debbie's accessories done. He has two accessories, but I'll show you close up of the figure and show you the details too, because there are stickers yet to put on him. They're easier than Bumblebee's. Some of them are, at least. Like, look at him. You can see there's his feet down there, well, which is cut off. I'll open it a little bit. Yeah, I'll reseal that off. He has 60 movable joints, so this is gonna be more funner. So there's the feet. You can see all that nice detail right there. You have this red one right here is a sticker. Damn, I was hoping. No, Adam, it's a model kit. This one right here is a sticker. It's just the light hitting it. There you go. This one right here is a sticker. This one right here is a sticker. So you can get, you got a few more stickers. You probably, yes, you're gonna need a screw with this model kit because those are screws right there. You have to put on, and also as you see, these front bits are stickers right there. And it's a model kit, so what do you expect? And they have to keep it, yeah, so. Alright, let me bring the camera up a little bit, so we can at least look at the rest of the body, because then I'll do articulation. You can see there's his arms right there, and you can see this Decepticon symbol right there on his chest. Alright, you can see, I'm going to bring the camera up a little bit more. There we go, that should be good, right there. But there's the crotch right there if you want to see it. There's the fake long chest piece. You can see there's the window right there done with the red sticker. So right there you can see like the nice piston detail right there, and if you open this up you get that like piston detail right there. It doesn't actually move, it's just a piece. You can see the red in the middle of his cannon right there. That's a nice little detail. That's a sticker too. Those two are stickers. This one right here is a sticker. That one and this one wraps around. As you can see, it does wrap around, and there is a small red one right there at the back. But this little silver one right here are both stickers. All 5 of these black lines you see that fold around are stickers too. All 5 of them are stickers too. And I believe that's all the stickers. I'm just removing a little dog hair that's not included. You do not need glue with him, you just need screwdriver and nipper or cutter. But yeah, he does look good too. He does not have any weapons, so what you see is what you get. Yet here is his accessories. Accessories. You get right and left hand, so that way you can like he's about to grab you or something like that. And you have the closed fist. So that's all you get with this figure. With this smaller kit. Just keep saying figure, but it's not really a transformer. Former. Alright, I'm gonna put those off to the side for now. So he does have really good articulation. He has over what 60 joints? About 60 joints? Alright, so this could be a fun one. Alright, for his cannon can move up so he can get out of the way, and it's also on the base where you can rotate it, or so you can get that for different poses if you want. I'm gonna leave it out of the way for now. You can see his head, he doesn't have eyes, they're red plastic, translucent plastic thing as a visor. The eyes are hard to see. There's no light piping or anything, but he does have eyes, and then he does have his visor. You can look down and rotate it full 360. If it doesn't get stuck on those little panels. There we go. The neck can move forward and back too, so you get that movement. So if you want, you can have him looking at his chest or looking up at you for the different poses. And there's that. The chest wings are on the ball joint at the base, so you can bring them up, forward a little bit, back. So you can move those for different poses. They're both the same. So you can see he does also have a butterfly joint, so this section can move forward. Right there. Just a little butterfly joint, and so can the arm a little bit too. Right there. Okay, so I'll mention this. In the video when I was building him, I had the arms. Let me just configure it. Like that. Yeah, they could collapse in. I just didn't have the piece right. I fixed it off stream. So you get that, so you can bring the arms out to get even more range, more forward, more back. See that little section right there that gets revealed once you pull it out? I'm just going to remove this out of the way. So you get that section right there. So you can get a full 360. I mean, it is limited once you have it collapsed in. Here, I'll just show on Bone Crusher's side. Wait. See, it's limited and it's hitting in the chest wing. But if you bring that joint out, yeah, it does get in the chest wing. You can go up and down a little bit. Both arms have the same articulation. I'm just showing you on one side. You get that. You get the full 360. ICEP can rotate full 360. Same for Bumblebee. Not sure if I showed it. Double jointed elbow. It can get hindered by the wheel, but the tread, but you can move that out of the way, as you see. That and the fists are on this panel, so they can angle, and it's also on the ball joint at the base. So there's that. I'll collapse the arms. As you can see, you can move the bucket out, well, the scoop out of the way for different poses if you want to give it like that. And this one can move up and rotate for your poses, but I just have it collapse as it came undone. But granted, I'll say it again, it's a model kit. I'm not gonna complain. And if it was Transformer, then yeah, that would have been worse. Okay, I'm gonna bring this one back down. I'm gonna collapse this arm in, so you just gotta angle it up and then collapse in. Right there, so you can see that. I mean, you could really see that. So you can see he has like 3 different ball joints in his waist, and you can see a nice spine detail right there. So you get one right here, and you can see the faux level long off the back right there. Okay, so you can you can't really get back. It's the way I have it. You can also bring this section down. So it looks like it was starting to open. See if you bend it forward, using all 3 joints, using those joints, and then there you can see the back gets exposed a little bit more. So you can see all that detail. There we go. right there. And you're going to, I mean, yeah, you can bring it back. I just, there. So if you want, you can give them that look if you want. And then just rearrange that. You can see that little section gets kind of more exposed once you bring it back. And I'm just going to straighten them out. And the space is on the ball joint and the hinge, so that way you can accommodate for your articulation purposes. So the treads themselves can hinge forward and back, so that way they get out of the way for the articulation, and you can bring them forward and back, and just there we go. All right, let's talk about his waist assembly. I'll bring this one forward just to back just to get room. The hip skirt can move back. Well, the back hip skirt can move back. The front one can move forward. Side one can move up, and if you want, you can move that tire out. So if you want, you get a little bit more room movement. It can go out that far. So yes, he can do splits. I'll talk about that panel later, and that's one of the cool bits on him. Well, there's a bunch of other stuff you can find on your own, like the back in detail. Okay, there's that. I showed the back detail. I'm gonna hold the joint in back. So you get that far back, and let me hold the front in for a sec. I'll explain why I'm holding the front in. So yeah, you can see it's limited going front. Right there, that far forward. I'll talk about the V in a minute. There, it's on a drop-down hinge, so you can see you can lower it, and then you can get the full way forward, so he can kick even further. And it's on a drop-down hinge right there. You can kind of see it, and you rotate it back. There, you get full back if it's fully down. And you still have that outward movement, so you get even more articulation right there. Right there, and then it's on a little track. That's an easy bit to build. You just have to follow. Don't take your time building the kit. Don't rush through it. We're not done with the waist. There's still one more detail on the crotch as I'm fixing his feet. They kind of got in the way. And I was moving it, so I was adjusting his feet. Camera as I'm. Yeah, that's on the ball joint. It's fine. I can reattach it. KK Dinobot. I don't have. They don't have model kit Dinobots though. I don't think they do. I mean, I would have to go get one, which is just really the model kits. Fine, but you can get that pose if you want. All right. So there's extra joints. So if you want to, you can grab the hip skirts, the front ones, and pull it forward. You can see it can slide a little bit more forward, so you get even more range of movement. You can see it can slide forward a little bit more. So it's on a little slider, or you can leave it collapsed back. So there's a little bit more range of articulation right there for the crotch assembly. All right, let's talk about his knees now. So you get two joints. You can see there's one right there. You can see it bends that far. Both the knees up here at least are the same, just like obviously different molds, different molded for the legs. But it's where the feet come in. That's when it's different articulation for both feet. So if you hold it at the second knee bend, I don't have a core class Dinobot. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get the core class Dino King. As you saw, when you move that joint in, this kind of will move in. So that way it, then now you get double bend, or you can, so if you bend it both, use both. It bends fully. Yeah, I don't have a core class Dinobot. I will get the core class Dino King that was leaked. But that's a PostCon exclusive, so PostCon won't be until any late next year. So next year. But there's that, so you can see that panel will move. Yeah. So you can see when you move that leg, that panel will move in. So that's a nice little trick. Empty. And it's just a little slider. So obviously see these bits. Alright, so let's talk about the legs. The legs are different articulation. This can move out to the side. So you get that. You can move back on this purple hinge, but on this hinge, but that will, if you bring it too far back, that will start having those wheels. That back, well, you can move that far forward, right there, here, there. But you can see once you bring that down, it reveals like wheels, like pistons. Again, see, and then when you move it in, you don't see the pistons anymore. Pistons anymore. This section can rotate, so if you want to get that, these can move back and forward. The bucket itself can move, scoop itself can go front and forward, as you can see. You can see it's on the hinge right there, you can see it's a hinge right there, so on the back too, on the front too, you can see it's on its own hinge, so you get multiple ranges of movement, which is stable, like you'll see more when I do it, some poses with him. Yeah, bring the cannon back down and just realize we're still up. I'm going to rotate this panel back, so there we go. Alright, let's see Mix Master's legs. Leg. It can rotate at the front, it has the same forward and back movement. Right there. So you can see you can move back, nice. Like, and this section can move down and up right there. And right there. And you can see it can rotate, and if you do that, might start and tabbing one of the panels. But you could just pack it back in, and voila, it's good as new. And you can see the faux engine piece too. Guess granted, they don't really transform. No, the mixing drum is molded in place. It does not move, if you're wondering. But again, I'll say it again. I'll say it again. It's a model kit. But yeah, you can see how good Debbie looks. The hands are very easy to swap. I'll show that off, then I'll just some pose them up, and with the other model kits too. The hands are easy to swap. Like watch. You just remove it at the base. That removes the whole fist. You don't swap anything, you just grab the other hand, and it already has a ball joint. You just, granted that's the wrong hand. There we go. There, see, it already has a ball joint, and there, so you can swap out your hands really easy. Right there. So if you want, you can get that hand. Granted, you'll see what I do with it. Alright, but there, that's that. I'm gonna play him in a few pose. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. It's a model kit. I can build it again if I have to. Take it apart, repair it if I have to. I know where I glued it. Plus, isn't Matt Brown the one who breaks shit too? Which, I mean, I'll have to talk to you about him. So, which, yeah, I will have to talk to you about him. You're not gonna like it. Well, you might like it. Yeah. There, I was just re-angling the tread, but you see it does look good. Like, yeah, it is big. You know, Match Striker, if you remember what I'm talking about. There, I was just making sure his legs are straight. Alright, but now I'm gonna pose him and Bumblebee, and then I'll also bring out the previously mentioned Prime and Starscream that I built years ago. It was what, maybe 2019 since I built them. Is it even in that? Well, since 2019? Maybe. Maybe 2019? Or what, maybe 2020? And no, it was maybe 2019. Or maybe 2020. Because I moved in this house in like early last year, early 2022. So maybe 2019 when I built them. I'd say it's been a while since I built those kits, the two kits. I still do have them, but I'll grab them in a sec. Let me just put B and Debbie in the pose. So here, I'll do B and then I'll save Debbie for last. Here, you can watch. Here, you can see his cannon right there. Alright, here's B, so I do it with his weapons. Let me lower the camera, because B is a smaller body, so you can't clearly see. I do it with his weapons, so I'm just going to remove the open hands, these fists, on both sides. On both sides. Oh, by the way, before I forget, if you do have a fight port, I'm going to show this. This isn't. Yeah, you have a little port right there, so, I mean, if you have a fight stand, you can attempt it. I haven't done that yet on any of the model kits that I've done. I've owned, at least. Because if I said the other way, then yeah, it would sound weird, and this isn't 18 up review, so 18 up stream. I'm just sliding that one hip skirt up. But, okay, there's that. And do you want to hear about it on PlayStation if it's not too late after the review, after the stream? Or wait until tomorrow? If you're free, because I know you're with your others, if that with the others in your PlayStation party. Okay. Let me grab his accessories again, because they're still off to, I put them back off to the side when I was messing with Debbie. Yeah, I'm gonna check. Or do it tomorrow. Well, tomorrow for me, because it's just all the time, so. Or I could text you about it, but you probably wouldn't answer. You probably wouldn't read it. Alright. There, I got his backpack clipped on. His jetpack clipped on. Yes, I know it's out frame. I see that. You can see his accessories. There we go. But this is, I do that first. I do bring that section flat. I do angle these up so that way they're right there so you can see that little section. And so that way this can spin right there. This can sit, let me straighten out his head a little bit. Because I do kind of have him leaning a little bit forward. There, I'm going to bring the tripod in a little bit more. Gonna rotate it that way. I'm just getting it prepared. This one, I'll do the double. Somewhere right there. Straighten out. Over that, I'll bring this out. And to just give him a little bit of beat movement, so he's kind of looking forward. Granted, I'll pose it in better in a second when he's balanced. I'm just trying to find the right stance. There we go, that works a little bit. B. There. That works. Let me. Fly, butterfly, like a bee sting. Ha ha ha. And those are at an angle. And there. Let me bring his waist slightly forward so he doesn't fall back. And then I can just bring up his head a little bit more. Right there. You know what? Let me make sure I have the sliding joint out. And it's not. There we go. Now it is. Right there. And just, there we go. Frame that panel out. I mean, see, you can see it is stable. You just gotta mess with it. But again, I'll say it again and again. It is a model kit. There, so that way you can at least kind of see him looking at you while he's going to, take off. There, and attack. Hammer is easy, I already showed it. I'm just gonna quickly do it off camera. I do put the hammer in his right hand, and I give the gun in his left. And I'm gonna quickly just do it off frame. Spatula hands. Spatula hands. Right. Spatula hands. There you go. Yes, that in the. That's what it's called. Spatula hands. That's what his hands are called. But yeah, Adam, when do you want to hear it? But there, so you can see he's at least holding his gun. So at least he's almost prepared. And there is something about Josh I need to show you too, but I want to show you the picture. And this is Josh, you know, we know. It's you, the Care Bear one. I'm just rearranging that hip skirt so it's a little bit more not fully in. At least helps create the waist. Adam, there's Dr. C. Smith saying hi to you. Or, at least, sorry, good day to you now. Whenever Adam responds. As I'm getting his hammer in his hand, too. And I'm just gonna do it off camera. There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm just putting his hammer in his hand. How are you, Adam? A long time. Just rearranging the hammer. But yeah, it's stable and he's holding it. So like move it and yeah, see? If you get it at the wrong pose. Come on, there you go. See, he doesn't really hold, so you have to find the right pose for him to hold the hammer. To hold his hammer. Doing okay. I'm just gonna bring that joint back. And there we go. But there, so you can see there's B with his jetpack with his gun. I'm just gonna bring there. I'm bringing the shoulder in a little bit more. His gun in a little bit more. And there, he's holding his weapon. So that way he's ready for battle. Let me just, there we go. He's leaning a little bit to the left. There we go. But there, that's B right there. Pose. I'm gonna set B off to the side and get W posed up. I do need to swap his hands real quick. Same old mate. There you go, Adam. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna swap his hand and then I'll get him posed. Posed up. Excuse me. Okay, I'm holding it. There we go. As I do pose him with this hand, and I'm gonna get the shoulder joint out. I'm just trying to bring up the camera a bit. There we go. That's slider down. There we go. So that way it's easier for me to do it. And, oh, keep it in frame. There we go. And to make sure one, I just untapped the panel. I just can fix it. There we go. Gonna bring out his shoulder joints on both sides. On both sides. And I'm gonna give him his ab crunch. There. Still getting opposed. I have to get the joints right. Everything. I do have this kind of bent right there and back. This one kind of in, so that way it's. There we go. Let me do his legs then, because that's how I well, that's how I did the pose. Pose. There we go. And then I do bend out the second knee bend. That's the tighter joint. Okay, yeah, camera. There we go. And so that way, and then I adjust the feet to his joint. Which, yes, I know it's off frame. I'll adjust it in a sec. Two. Then I do oppose the claw arm. So you can see, and then the bucket, you can perfectly align that up. And then, I mean, that's stable right now. Well, it's stable as it is. And then I do bring the head just slightly down and bring the head up so that way it's at least looking at you while it's doing this. Kind of up, so that way it's looking at you again. Leave this hand's right there. So that way it's like he's almost like doing that, and then he's going to like almost get ready to like punch in a sec. I can just say, did say Debbie does not come with any accessories. What you see is what you get. Both hands for both sides, and that's it. And I do also bring out the claw a little bit, just to give it a little bit more pose. I mean, yeah, and it is stable where he's at. So that was kind of like telling B to or stop before. As I realize B is leaning forward, so I'm gonna fix B's legs. Again a little bit. And get the hammer. Go. Just getting it posed how I had it. So I'm putting that one hip skirt up. There we go. I have a question for you. Have you heard from Elena in a minute? Yeah, same. It's been a while since I've heard from her. Well, last time she last commented on one of my posts. Yeah, same. Hopefully she's okay, or hopefully her son's okay too. Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a minute. Now that I think about it, so there you can have B and Debbie post here. Slightly rotate so you can still see Debbie right there, and then straighten out his head a bit more. Yeah, hopefully she is okay. And just bring out that one joint. There we go. So that way the hammer is kind of a little bit more straight. But there is B and Debbie. I'm just going to bring them a little bit more off to the side. A little bit more. And I'm going to get the other two in. Once I bring B's back a little bit up. So he's kind of leaning a little bit more forward there. So that way he's not leaning all fully forward. And I mean, yeah, you can see he's holding the hammer good. And to bring him a little bit. As I say that, he drops the hammer. Let me just hold it right there. And there. So that way, I mean, he's kind of holding it like he's about to pick up and swing at Debbie as he's. You can see he's posed, and I'm gonna see if I can fit them in the back. I'm just gonna bring Debbie a little bit more to the left, a little bit more, maybe a bit more to the left. You can see they do look good, but as you can see, he's kind of kneeling down. A question mark? Unless he said something and I totally missed it. No? Unless you have a question, ask away. Are you doing that? I'm getting the other two. Figures out, which they were going to be in the back. There's Prime right there in the back. I'm not really going to move him around because he's an older figure. There is Prime right there. I'm going to set him over. You can see him holding his axe right there behind B's shoulder. Right there. She's a friend from, yeah, London. Yeah. It's been a minute since we've heard from her. She said she was going to come back in, what, a few months ago now? A year and a month because that was 2023 last time she commented on my post, and I haven't heard from her. Yeah, she was a friend from the UK. She would watch the stuff. She would watch the reviews and videos live too. I would hang out with her, and it's been a minute since I've heard from her at least. And unless you're talking about something else, then we're totally going on. So, but yeah, she used to come on the channel a few months ago. Said she was like coming back, and it's been, well, that was 2023, and this is 2024. So there, I'm just getting Starscream balanced, and there is Screamer right there behind Devastator. I haven't been on. Yeah, she could have messaged you there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm usually on there daily just in case I need if I get messages from people. I'm gonna just slide the others in and bring Starscream's hand a little down. Right hand a little down. Left hand a little down. But there, so you can see there's Debbie, there's Prime, there's B. There, you can still see his axe. There, you can see all four of the model kits. Sorry, mate, I missed something. Oh, okay, you're good. I was just asking how she was. There, so you can see there's all four. I mean, B's gun and Debbie's right arm is kind of cut out frame. But, I mean, you can see there's all four model kits. I did Prime first at the back, and then I did the Starscream right next to him, and then eventually Bumblebee last week, and then Debbie this Monday. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do the outro and then end it. So yeah, Adam, if you want to chat on PlayStation for a few minutes, let me know. If not, that's totally fine. I can do it another time. Alright. So tomorrow, Friday. I don't know when. I'll probably, if I feel like it, I might stream Marvel Spider-Man 2 a few days early. If not, if I'm not gaming with friends, I'll probably stream it tonight. So for Marvel Spider-Man 2, if not, I'll stream it on Monday. And like I said, since I really keep doing the gaming streams, I'll at least do like a review throughout the week, like maybe the Haslam Dinosaurus one week, or I can wait until I not gaming, so that way I have a little bit more attention on that figure. But yeah, there's a bunch of figures I need to review. Well, at least get caught up on reviewing. I have a pile of boxes. I also have TFCon in March. I already got the tickets and I already got the hotel room booked, so I'm just fixing one of the hip skirts on B real quick. I gotta sleep. I need to get an oil change today if possible. Adam, I can make it quick if that's fine, or I can try to find another time. I'm just fixing a B's hip skirt. It just fell out when I was adjusting it. I'll pick up on Sunday. Oh, nice. Okay, that works. Plus, if I see a Farming Simulator is also on discount, because a bunch of games are from the PlayStation sale that ends like today, I could probably get it too. So, but it was other things that I was gonna tell you. But yeah, I probably gotta go sleep. It's only past 1 a.m. my time, and you're ahead of me by a few hours. But there, you can see Prime B in here. I'm just seeing if I can get Debbie in. Or later today. I maybe. Like I said, I might be gaming Marvel Spider-Man 2 tonight. If not, Monday. So, we'll see. We'll see. But there, at least you can see all four model kits in one frame. Alright, I got TFCon in March. Then Lily, concert in March. The next week. And then Lily the next week, I have WonderCon at the end of March. So yeah, I'll be busy in March, but those Fridays that I'll be away at least, because I'll be away on. Actually, I'll be away on all those Fridays, of the 3 Fridays of March. So I'll at least like have a recorded review just uploading that day, and then the Saturday for WonderCon and TFCon will be a haul. Well, maybe WonderCon depending on what I get, but TFCon definitely will be a haul. So we'll see what I get from there. Maybe exclusives. They'll be announced in a few weeks anyway, a few months anyway. Yeah, take care. Anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, and the Ultimate Wolf on Discord. And this has been the Flame Kit, the Flame Choice, Model Kit, Bumblebee, and Devastator review with the Optimus Prime and the model kit Starscream in the background. And I've been the Ultimate